I think we got it. I think it's there. I think we got it wrong. I'm looking there, sing thing on a button. I said I don't want to make a button. I never got it making that button. Oh, whoa! Ha! Back up! Whoa! Ha! Buttermilk! We're back on TV. We're famous again. We set out for a while. Well, I tell you, it's a long story. I was going to do some videos, but you can't do a lot of videos when there are bars around you. I ain't talking about the bars you go to drink at. I was setting out for a while. I took a little bit of a break. It was a forced break. It ain't funny. It's affecting my YouTube channel because I couldn't make YouTubes while I was in there behind bars. My Daisy, say hello. Daisy, say hello again. Oh God, oh my God. I haven't been around. Daisy's been right up there. You ain't going nowhere. She says, Daddy, you better get yourself out of jail. Your YouTube channel is going to get deleted. You're going to be gone. There will be nothing left. Nobody going to be coming and watching your videos if you don't make a damn video. Well, it's a long story, but I'll try to make it as short as possible. I was driving my trailer down the road. We're going out of Double Dimple. We're going to a gig. And these lights went on behind my... these lights going on behind me, blinking, swirling around. And all I saw was blink, 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 blink. I thought I was hallucinating. But it wasn't me. It was a... well, you know what I mean. Whoa. Bottle. I'm trying to throw the bottles out of the window. For y'all out there, I'm not condoning drinking. Just say no. Cause it landed my ass in jail. I gotta pull up my pants. I lost weight while I was in there. They put me on a restricted diet. It was pretty good, really. You don't get seconds. Just boom. Here's a tray under the door. Good luck. What was I saying? I don't remember. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. How I got caught drinking and driving and drinking, or what I was doing. I was drinking and driving. That's pretty ambidextrous if you think about it. Being able to drink and drive, and I'm not saying do that, but I'm saying I did it. I'm going down the road, and I see these lights come on. And I said, well, I better pull on over. So I pull on over. And the cop comes up to me, excuse me, and knocks on the window. Like that. Yeah, he knocked on the window. It was cold out. It was like really cold up there. It was early in the morning. It wasn't even daylight yet. And his lights are blinking, and it's flashing, everything. And he's knocking on the window. He was big. He was huge. I won't mess with him. He was 400 pounds. He was more 400 pounds wide than he was tall. If you know what I mean. He was, whoa, he's a big boy. I mean, knocking on the window like that. He kept knocking. So I'm rolling on down the window. Well, I don't have no fancy truck. I got to roll on down the window. Turn the knob. Get it down. I got it down about this much. Hang on there, bunny rabbit. I'm digging at the damn walls again. Anyway, I got it down about this much. And I peeked on over the top of the window. And I said, yes, sir. He says, you've been a swerving. He says, you've been a swerving on and down the road for the last 20 minutes. And I said, well, I tried my best to follow that line. He says, you need to come on out of the truck. I need to check you for drinking. And I said, sir, I ain't drinking now, but I drank earlier. It's gone by now. He said, no, you need to come out of the truck. And so, buttermilk, this is going to get good. This is going to get really good. Anyway, so I get out of the truck. And I'm standing there, and he's patting me down. He's pulling out the innards of my pockets, seeing if I got any weapons. And he asked me if I got any weapons in the truck. And I said, no, I got nothing like that, sir. He says, I'm gonna have to do a breathalyzer test on you. I said, whoa. Well, first, he says to me, I need to see your license. And I said, sir, I don't have a license. He said, well, who does? I said, you do. You took it away from me last time. And that's the God honest truth. I've been driving out of license for 3 years. Nobody stopped me. He said, well, I'm going to write you up for that too. So they did the breathalyzer test. Damn. That's hard to say. For a dumb brain, I don't imagine how complicated it is for smart brain. I'm not saying I'm dumb, but I'm a little slow now and then. You know what I mean? So anyway, he may go into this thing. He's blowing up. He goes, see that right there? See them marks right there? They're marked right there. Tell me that you're drunk. I said, I ain't drunk, sir. I understand everything you're saying. He says, I'm going to have to take you in. And he did. He handcuffed me behind my back. You know, funny story about handcuffs. You know, when I was a young boy, me and my brothers and my cousins, stuff like that, we'd handcake each other. Handcake? Handcuff. Yeah. We'd handcuff each other. We'd handcuff each other, handcuffs to their back and see if we can get out of it. And we were skinny and young and dumb. And we'd squirrel around. We didn't get no handcuffs in front of us. And we'd get out of it. We had little narrow arms and hands and just screw. And I thought to myself, I could still do that. Well, it gets better. I keep pulling my damn pants. I keep losing my pants. I got to get some coverall spenders. I lost my spenders. I don't have to do them. Well, that was another situation. Shit. I'm a mess. Anyway, we used to practice that and we get out of hand. Well, I'm behind it. I'm in the back of the squad car and he's going on down the road and, you know, he's looking on his computer, whatever he's doing about me. And I'm trying to get out of the damn handgun so I could escape out of there. But anyway, oh my God, I'm dying here. You don't need to hear the whole story. But that's where I've been. Like this. You know, look, where am I going to get lunch? Like this. Where am I going to get dinner? Like this. What am I going to get for breakfast? I'll tell you one thing about being in there. That will really change your perspective. I never want to eat another peanut butter and jelly sandwich for the rest of my life. Every day. What's for dinner? Peanut butter and jelly. What's for dinner? Peanut butter and jelly. What's for lunch? Peanut butter and jelly. You know what they thought variety was? They'd give you grape jelly, strawberry jelly, pineapple jelly, maybe peanuts in the peanut butter, crunchy peanut or peanut butter smoothie. That was the menu. Oh my God. Jesus, mother of God. I ain't ever gonna let my, you know when I got out about a month or so ago, I said to myself, I'm going on down to the DMV and I'm going to renew my license and get straight with that. and I took all my beer that was in the trunk and all evidence of beer in any kind of vehicle I drive, even my tractor, and put it in the shed. And Darlene said, "You don't drink. You go back out to the shed and drink, get yourself drunk off your ass, and you just sit there and look at the stars and have a good time. You can run bare ass naked out there with the cows. I don't care, but don't you drive drunk. Don't you drive drunk." And to all you youngins out there, hear me? To all you youngins out there, don't you drive drunk. Don't you drink and drive. That's my bad finger. See that finger right there? I broke. It's not arthritis. I broke that finger. I did. I was trying to take the plow thing, not a plow. What was the bush hog mower? Well, it's a long story. I was trying to take the buckle off the damn back of the tractor and jam my finger. Damn, pushed it in the air, but it's healed up pretty good. What was I saying? Damn, it did it again. It did it again. It just went poof. I just disappeared. I don't know where I'm at right now. What was I talking about? Talking about something. Where was I? Oh! Damn, Buttermilk, it's still that. It's still that. Oh my God, dear Lord. You know, I did an episode a year or so ago about UFOs coming down here and stealing the toilets. Ever since they came down here and they would steal them toilets, sucking them up into the UFO, ever since that happened, I do that. I just kind of go whoop, and disappear. And I don't know where I go, but I come back. I don't know if that probed my brain or they stuck something in me or put something in the water we drink in the well or whatever. But it's spooky. Damn, there goes my pants again. Shit. Gotta get. Oh, I'm still working on them tunes. 25 years wannabe, I'm working on that tune. That's my tune, and it's going to be a hit. Me and Darlene, Charlene, Molly, and Arlene, we're going to get on the road. And I got like 3 or 4 great songs I'm working on. 25 years wannabe. What was the other one? 25 years wannabe. Hell, I can't remember. But anyway, I got them lined up. I'm working on them. So, y'all be patient. One of these I'm going to be on there. I'm going to play one of them songs. You're going, damn, that boy can rock a country song like nobody's business. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, being in jail with the peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Not a good thing. Not a good. And you know what else really sucks? Besides me being nutty, what I really didn't like about being in there, they got them aluminum toilets. It's not porcelain like we have them fancy, nice toilets in our house and trailers. They got these aluminum toilets. Damn, they get cold. Oh, God, Lord. I was in there in the wintertime. You try to sit down in that thing, you get frostbite on your butt. Yeah. So you know what most inmates do? They take their hands like this and they sit on their hands so their butt don't touch the damn toilet. It's this stainless steel. Really, it's really God, they're cold. I mean, you're a guy, you can stand there, but if you gotta go, I mean, like really go, it's damn. Your ass will get stuck to that thing. Buttermilk, should we tell what else it does? Should we? You know, if you don't sit on that toilet properly, just like sit down, just sit down firmly straight. If you go like this, or like that. You know what happens? You do that 2 in the morning, it goes, you wake up everybody in the damn cell. That whole cell block, you wake them all up. You can lay. This is sad, but it is funny. You be laying in bed. You be laying in your bunk, 2 o'clock in the morning, and you can listen like this. You go. You know somebody down the cell taking a dump, sitting on that cold aluminum. Oh God! That's why, it's not about doing the crime. It's about doing the time. You get in there and you do some time in there, just because the time you're spending there, you don't want to ever experience that again. That ain't no good. It's just not a good thing. Anyway, that's where I've been, and I'm back out, and I'm doing this is my recent YouTube video. And you know what I've been doing? While I was in there, I was writing jokes. I was writing jokes. I mean, I could have had my guitar in there, but I didn't want to have my guitar in there because my guitar's real personal, and I don't want somebody else messing with my guitar. So I didn't bring that. I mean, we could have it in there, and I could play it now and then, but because I wasn't like in the maximum prison like them really bad boys. I was in like local community jail. Just general shit, just dumb stuff you do. So I didn't have my guitar. So I had to do something to pass time for, 7, 8, 9 months. I was in there. So I wrote jokes. I wrote me some jokes. I'm gonna tell you a couple. Now, this is kind of a political joke. And I'm not saying that I lean left or right or center or up or down. I think that's kind of a personal thing. But I think this is kind of a cute joke. You ready? You ready for this? Buttermilk. Damn pants keep falling down. Damn it. Buttermilk, you ready? Here we go. We're gonna try our luck at stand-up comedy. Well, I'm standing up. I mean, sort of. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? There was. Now listen to this clearly. You got to get the pun. I mean, the punchline. That's they'll comedians. You watch them comedians in a comedy club. They'll talk. What's the punchline? What's the punchline? I'm learning how to do this. So anyway, listen to the punchline of this joke. So there was Medicare, right? And then there was years later. Years later there was Obamacare, right? And then the president we have now is I don't care. You get Medicare, Obamacare, I don't care. Well, that's damn true, they don't care. Oh my God. Oh my God. So this is my debut. I'm doing stand-up comedy. Luke W. Warren presents stand-up comedy. Well, I'm standing. I'm going to give you another one. These are some girlfriend jokes I wrote. And there's a lot of truth to this because this is about Arlene. Arlene. This joke's about Arlene, not Darlene, not Charlene, not Marlene. This is about Arlene. There's 3 of them. No, 4. 4 of them. Anyway, Arlene, she's standing at the crosswalk, right? And you have them poles at the crosswalk where you push the button to make the crosswalk thing changed. And it says, wait, right? So she's sitting there and she's pushing it. She's pushing the button. It goes, wait. Push the button, goes, wait. Push the button, goes, wait. She goes, 116 pounds. I weigh 116 pounds. I weigh 116. She's there all day. Yeah. I said to Darlene one day, where's Arlene at? She says, I don't know, man. She hasn't crossed that road yet. She's been there for a week. These are all original jokes. These are original jokes. I'm going to tell you another one. This is another one. That's an original joke that I wrote. This is one of my better jokes. I think I like this joke. Get on up. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning, right? It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I go on downtown. And there's this officer, and he's directing traffic. And there's this guy, and he's all dressed up. He's got a nice tie suit on. He's looking real good, like on a Sunday. And he's... Oh, my goodness. I forgot the damn joke. Hang on. Damn. There it is again. Oh, I'm back. Well, damn it. That can't happen while I'm... That can't happen while I'm telling a joke. That ain't good. You have to have momentum. You have to have continuity. Continuity. Get through the joke. Okay. Back to the beginning. Anyway, there's this officer, and he's directing traffic on this four-way stoplight. And this guy is all dressed up, and he's got a penguin. Like a penguin from the zoo. He's got a penguin like from up north in Alaska. And he's got him on a leash. And he's walking the penguin like a dog. And the officer says, you need to take that penguin to the zoo. He says, okay. And he keeps walking and gets on down the road. Anyway, I went back down the next day, and that officer's still there directing traffic. Here's this guy coming. He's got that penguin on a leash. He's walking right in front of that cop again. You dumb mother. He's walking right in front of that cop again. Cop says, I told you to take that penguin to the zoo. He said, I did. We're going to go to the movies now. I like that joke. That's a good one. Oh, my God. See, I had to do something while I was behind bars, so I wrote jokes. And I kind of worked on some lyrics on my songs, but I couldn't work on my songs. I couldn't have a guitar. And I actually lost some weight. I lost 11 pounds. Maybe 12 pounds. I hadn't weighed myself yet, but I look skinnier. Don't you think? Hell, it's like a health spa when you go in there. You can't drink. You can't eat junk food. You can't go around chasing women. You can't cheat on anybody. You can't do jack. You just stuck. Just being here thinking. All I'm going to do is think. What'd you do when you were in jail, Luke? Hey, Luke, what'd you do when you was in jail? I did a lot of thinking. About everything. I mean, I just went on and on and on and on and on. Oh, my goodness. Well, me and Buttermilk, we just wanted to get back with you. Oh, yeah, let me get you caught up on a couple of things. I ain't living in the shed no more. I ain't living in the shed no more. Darlene moved me back in the house. When I came home, she says, I'm going to help you get straightened up on your beer drinking and on your stuff that you're doing and the mistakes you might make. She's a good woman. She's trying to help me. She's always been there for me. She's always been behind me, helping me. No matter how bad I get and what I do and how dumb I can be. Darlene's always been there. So you know them country songs you listen to about a woman finding a good man? It's more like a woman trying to make a man good. That's what them songs are about. It's mostly about a good woman trying to make a bad man good. So they always end up with a bad boy and mess up their lives. But sometimes they can change them. Sometimes they can change them up. And them cowboys, they become upright good citizens. You know what I'm saying? It takes a good woman to do that. It does. And I think, I thank my lucky stars and I thank God above for all them beautiful women out there. Not just because they're pretty. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about physical looks. I'm talking about they got a good heart and they're just beautiful people. They're just beautiful people. I mean, if I could come back and be something else, I'd be a girl. I would. I'd be a girl. I just think that's just an amazing thing. Being a guy, it's just so much stuff you got to deal with. I guess they got to deal with stuff too, but I'm just saying, I'm a man, so I don't know the difference. I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm going to have to go. I love you guys, and thank you for sticking with me and watching my other 3 videos I have up there and listening to my dumb jokes. And I'm going to continue. I'll be back. Luke's going to be back. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going in the Hooskow no more. You know, this is funny, but it ain't funny. You know, when I got out and I got home and I walked into the living room of the mobile home, Darlene said, you know, you've been in there a while. We need to go grocery shopping. And so we go on down to the store. You're going down to Wiggly Piggly. And when they were shopping, and you know what she wanted to buy? Peanut butter and jelly. I said, you crazy? There ain't going to ever be peanut butter and jelly in this trailer. No, not for a while. Not for a while. Oh my God. I'll just eat toast. I got the critters scratching over here and scratching on the door. You know, the mobile home, it's got a crawl space under the mobile home, and they get under there. The critters do, possums and raccoons and bunnies, stuff like that. And that's a safe place, a safe place for them to be. But they'll start scratching. Scratch, 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 scratch. They do that kind of shit all day long and all night long. Keep you up. You can't get any damn sleep. And I want to go down under there and chase them out of there. Don't be messing with them critters. That's their home. That's where they live. She just loves critters. She's got critters everywhere. She's got pet raccoon named Rocky, and oh my God, she got all these critters that come on the porch, come on the stoop, middle of the night, and she feeds them out there, putting a bucket of food out for them, takes all the scraps, the fruit scraps, and gives them to the critters. You know, you can go out there at 2 o'clock in the morning, pitch dark, because we live way out in the country. It's dark. I mean, it's black, dark. And you can see the stars. And you can take a flashlight, one of them bright flashlights, and just do like this off the porch, and all you see is eyeballs, eyeballs, eyeballs. There's all these eyeballs looking at you. It's kind of spooky. They'll be watching the mobile home while you're sleeping. They're just waiting for Darlene to throw out a bucket of food. But you could sit on the porch on the swing in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock, and go swing, swing, swing on that swing, and you take your flashlight and just do this. And you see all these eyeballs looking at you. Big one, little ones, and you blink. We're being watched. We're being watched by all these critters. They put the word out. That's where the food is. That crazy old lady's going to throw a bucket of food out for us. Get damn eyeball. We don't need no security system. We got eyeballs around the whole damn perimeter. And you know what's really weird? You get up in the morning when it's daylight, there ain't a critter to be found. Oh, where they go to? They're nowhere to be found. They're just gone. Just the eyeballs are gone. It's empty pasture. Just nothing but grass, trees, dirt. When you do that at night, eyeballs. Oh my God. I gotta go. Missed you guys. Oh yeah, leave a comment in the comment section and subscribe to Luke W. Warm and the Biscuits. Luke W. Warm and the Biscuits. That's me. And we'll talk more about my life next time I see you. The Life and Times of Luke W. Warm. Hell yeah! I'm back, Daisy. We're back. Say goodbye, Daisy. Oh, God. How do we shut this down? Here we go again. Shit. Here's the damn button. I can never. I can never push, push, push. Now I can never push the damn button. I always miss it right there.